The war in Ukraine, what some say could be a new phase in the conflict. Russian forces now doubling down in eastern Ukraine, signaling a potential shift in their objectives.
President Biden in Warsaw this morning holding a bilateral meeting with the Polish president before visiting with refugees who have fled from that fighting. And the White House announcing this morning he will also attend a meeting between Secretaries Blinken and Austin and their Ukrainian counterparts.
And before returning home, Biden is expected to deliver a, quote, major address. We have team coverage on the ground across the region, of course. First, let's get right over to ABC's chief White House correspondent, Cecilia Vega. She's in Warsaw. Cecilia, good morning.
Hey, Gio, good morning to you. You know, this is the final day of this high-stakes trip, and I want to show you some video that we're just getting right now. This was a last-minute stop that the president just made a few minutes ago. He's in this meeting with, you can see right there, the president meeting with Secretary of State Antony Blinken, the Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin, their Ukrainian counterparts. It's happening in Poland here this morning. After that, busy meeting days here. The president heads over to meet with Poland's leader, Andrzej Duda. The president saying the allies staying united is ultimately what is going to defeat Putin in this war. This is actually their second meeting between these two leaders on this trip, and it's really important to point out because there had been this public disagreement between the U.S. and Poland over the U.S. refusing to release those Polish fighter jets to Ukraine. The U.S. saying, of course, Moscow would have viewed that as an escalatory step. Today, President Biden is also going to come face-to-face and meet with refugees today. This is something back in Brussels he had told me he really wanted to do, to see this crisis up close. He actually wanted to cross over into Ukraine as well to see the conflict, he said, but the security concerns obviously too great for that. Gio, you know this, Poland taking in more than 2 million refugees during this crisis. The president coming face-to-face right now with the humanitarian need here in this war.
No doubt about it, Cecilia. And the president is expected to give what the White House is calling a major address today before he heads back to Washington.
Yeah, exactly. And the significance of where he's giving this is important. It's taking place at the Warsaw Royal Castle. This is a landmark that was blown up by the Germans during World War II. You can see it right there. The symbolism going to be reflected in this speech today. He's going to be talking about the high stakes for Europe and the urgent threat that the world is facing right now, Eva.
Cecilia Vega for us there in Warsaw. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.